Hello there, and welcome to something a little special. I've been planning to do something like this for a while, and by the time you watch this, my vacation would be over, but in preparation for Camp NaNoWriMo, April 2015, I thought that I would take a little vacation, and in the midst of that, I wanted to play something for myself. And not only that, but I wanted to play something that I've been meaning to finish forever. This game here, those of you may already know what it is, or you probably already figured out because you clicked on the thumbnail. This is Squaresoft's best Final Fantasy IX. Rather, my favorite Final Fantasy. But ironically, I never finished it. I first played half of this game when I lived in Mexico. I played the Spanish version of this game. I think that's why this game grabbed me as compared to other Final Fantasy games. Because I played other Final Fantasy games, but I didn't play them in Spanish. So I kind of lacked. I had this distance where I couldn't actually get close to the game or the story because I didn't understand it. Ironically, the third disc that I had an issue, and it prevented, or it just wouldn't boot up, so I never actually got to finish Disc 3 and Disc 4 of Final Fantasy IX, because this game came in 4 discs for the PlayStation 1. And years later, I got it for I was gonna say Virtual Console, I got it for PSN, and I started playing it again, and I was having fun, and then I had family issues and friend issues, and every time I want to play this game, something pops up, and I thought, you know what, I have a vacation, I have a lot of time for myself, and I wanted to make a little bit more of a casual playthrough, hence why I'm just wearing like a sleeveless black shirt, and you know, I'm not wearing like a button-up shirt, and I'm not playing something that is intensely story-based. I mean, the story in this game is actually really good. And this is not, I'm not telling you this through rose-tinted glasses of nostalgia. This is actually a really good story, as you can tell by the fact that the pause screen actually shows us the themes of each of these characters' kind of storylines. And I love Steiner. I freaking love Steiner. You will love him as well in due time. But more than that, I wanted to, pick up a game that I really enjoyed, and not only push myself to play it, but also share this experience with the rest of you, because this is a really good game, and not only in its mechanics, but also the way that it tells a story, because this is one of the very few Final Fantasy games that actually formally splits the party and has you jumping back and forth from different points of view. That I particularly enjoy. All of that being said though, welcome to Final Fantasy IX by Square, now Square Enix, 2000, my god. This game is now 15 years old, and unlike the other games of its era, I think it's aged a little better. The polygons may be a little bit too sharp for you, stay a little bit away from the screen or they may cut you. Let's get out of the screen now. Okay, and then it just starts looping. All of those things being said, there's a couple of disclaimers that I want to go through, but let's actually just start the game. There's a couple of cutscenes we have to get through. Everything will be fine. So a couple of heads up. What is the Final Fantasy games? The Final Fantasy games is a series of fantasy games, each with different themes but similar motifs here and there. You don't need to have seen Final Fantasy 1 through 8 to play this game. That's a really common misconception. It's really loud. It's a common misconception, but that's not true. Each Final Fantasy is its own story. They share similar motifs and maybe some similar themes here and there, like the idea of balance and chaos and the idea of crystals, but ultimately each different game is its own independent thing. And we'll be playing Final Fantasy IX, which, by the way, the original creator has gone on record to say is his favorite, so there you go. As I was brainstorming, oh, by the way, don't worry about any of this ominous stuff, it's gonna be important later. Man, these cutscenes are 15 years old, I want you to remember that. By the way, no, we can't skip them. That's one of the things that it's not too keen, but we're here to enjoy the story. Talking about story, there's one more thing I want to talk about. I am going to be playing this game the same way that I played Final Fantasy 1. Of course, I didn't upload that playthrough, but when I played Final Fantasy 1, the original, I played it with a walkthrough next to me, just so I wouldn't waste any of my time doing meaningless things in dungeons. I am the sort of, like, personality type that I need to look through everything to feel satisfied, and I've been trying to fight against that because that's a really easy way to spend 30 hours, digging through dungeons. I'm gonna have a walkthrough next to me just for the case of situations where, like, hey, you want to go through like 30 more minutes of random encounters to get this chest? What's in the chest? Oh, it's the sword that you can buy at the next shop. Let's skip on that chest, Let's go in this for the story. Every time I've played this game, I've never had to grind. So I don't think I'm gonna have to grind just because I'm skipping on some things. But if I do have to grind, I will make it a point to grind off screen so we don't have to worry about that. How about that? And there is our protagonist. Don't worry why he has a tail. We will learn in due time. and his name is Sidon, and I love Sidon for many reasons. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. In the Spanish version, they give him a different name because Spain sure is dark. There's no dialogue in this. There's no voiceover, so I'm gonna be doing lots of reading. Guess. What voice should Sidon have? Let's give him a little bit of a roguish voice. Guess nobody's here yet. Guess nobody's here yet. A little bit more raspy. Oh, that hand. Okay. So, if you may have seen a couple of things in the opening sequence. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. It's all really ominous. Light the candle in the middle of the room. Thank you, Mr. Tutorial Person. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, this game is so beautiful. I love. Okay, Max, turn off the nostalgia. Let's actually focus on enjoying the story. Why would you give me the option to cancel that? Let's just light the candle. Oh man, this retelling of Rent is really weird. Who goes there? And okay, now there's something we need to talk about this right now. There are people out there who like to rename their characters, and I understand that idea. Like, for example, like if I ever get around playing Final Fantasy Tactics, I will play Final Fantasy Tactics on the channel, and I will rename all of the soldiers after like people who are always commenting in the comment section. I will totally do that. Like, I promise you. But I don't like to rename characters who have a meaningful story and an actual plot line. For example, I cannot imagine myself renaming Sidon because Sidon is a real a person in the story with a storyline and a past. He's not a self-insert? He's not like Chrono from Chrono Trigger. I love Chrono Trigger, but let's be entirely honest. Chrono is basically a tabula rasa. That's a really fancy word for an empty slate. You're supposed to put yourself in his shoes. Not Sidon though. He's got a personality, and you'll get to meet him, and you'll get to love him. It's me, Sidon. That's the. Yes. Who's Sidon? What is going on? We'll learn in time. Oh, hey, Blank. Hey, Sidon, you sure are late. Sorry. So where's the boss? Ain't here yet. This game gets you through the battle tutorial real freaking quick. Oh, that battle theme is so beautiful. So if you've never played a Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy games revolve around two things: storytelling and combat. And this game has the active battle system, which basically every time the little bar on the sides fills up, we get to take an action. Now, one of the reasons why I like this game so much, I don't want a potion. Let's steal a little bit. Okay, we're not gonna waste any time here. Oh, that battle theme is so good. So every time the bar fills up, we actually get to take an action. Sina just died. Oh my god. Sina, you're trash. Okay, let's be entirely honest here. If I have to pick somebody who I actually like, it's freaking like Blank. Blank is a good guy. And so is Marcus. I'm not wasting any items here. This is clearly a tutorial. Excuse me? And of course, since I have the ability to pause in the middle of taking an action, it prevents one of the reasons why I like this game is because it allowed me the time to think. Like, being entirely honest, I think oh, there you go. Don't ask me how he got that helmet on his head. That is never actually explained. It's a little strange. Let's not worry about that. Now, being entirely honest, I like the combat system in 9, I do. I like the combat system in 10 a lot more, because 10 gave you the option to, like, stop and watch the awesomeness that unfold. One of the things that, like, you're gonna enjoy this game more than I am, because you get to watch the combat and the awesome spells and the awesome attacks happen. I won't. That is one of the things that I don't like so much about the active battle system, is that you're too busy planning the next phase that you don't get to see your characters, do awesome things. Other than that being said, though, this battle mode is actually really good. It's real familiar to Final Fantasy VII. Hey, fools! Baku, you're looking a lot better. Don't mind me beating up my employees. Yeah! Alright, let's start this meeting already. Enough with tutorials, let's actually talk about what we're doing here. Because we're in an airship, and we have a plan. Talking about plans, did I actually turn on my timer? Okay, I did. You will discover that the plot gets rolling really fast in this story. We're not gonna mess a lot with, like, we'll get background stories, and we'll get, like, information on who our cast of members are, but before plot, here's the plan. Well, his voice keeps changing. Tantalus, the infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is heading to the kingdom of Alexandria. Our mission? Kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet. I'll take it from here, so listen up. Our ship's about to dock at Alexandria, and when it does, we're gonna put on our costumes. I'll be Batman and you'll be Robin. That sounded strangely sexual when I said that. And perform I Want to Be Your Canary, the most popular play in Alexandria. By the way, the play I Want to Be Your Canary actually comes back in the story later. It's so funny. Break a leg, Marcus, because you're playing the lead. Leave the acting to me. Of course, the real kidnappers will be... The real kidnappers will be Blank and Sidon. I'll distract the audience from backstage with these two little buggers. I can't stand Oglops. Oglops will also come back in the story. But I'll manage, so don't worry about me. And that'll be your cue, Sidon. Okay! That's when I kidnapped Princess Branhair, right? That's when I kidnapped Princess Garnet, right? Okay, let's be entirely honest. Sidon is a little bit of a goof, but not enough to not actually know the plan. We're gonna kidnap the princess. You bet! We're gonna kidnap the most babelicious beauty in all of Alexandria. Oh, Baku. Babelicious beauty in all of Alexandria, Princess Garnet. I love how they have a little doll to like represent Garnet. So yes, our plan is to actually kidnap the princess. You know, like any other protagonist of a fantasy story, our job is to... I'm sorry, forget that. Time for your hearts to break, because here is the most beautiful baby of all the universe. And that's us, by the way. That's where we are. We are Tantalus, the famous like theatrical troupe, and people think that we're famous and stuff, but we're actually just a bunch of thieves. Not bad if you ask me though, because it's a really good play when you think about it, because you have to move from place to place, and it's justifiable when you're a party of thieves. So yeah, we're in Alexandria, beautiful Alexandria, cinematic Alexandria. Final Fantasy IX. Video games don't do the movie thing, where like the title screen comes at the end of the game. That would be really awkward. Produced and conceived by Hironobu Sakaguchi. That's the original guy, isn't it? Yeah, Sakaguchi, yeah. This is the last one that he, made, so after that, production went to other hands, but yeah, I still like 10, and I liked X2, and I like 12. I would love to play 12. 12 is a really fun game, and really good characters as well. Oh, poor BB. By the way, this is Welcome to Alexandria, and this here is our friend Vivi.
Are you all white?
I nailed that all white, by the way.
Here, you do up your ticket. Bye-bye.
Oh, I love this so much. Oh, we can actually head back! Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, we can actually head back to this area. Well, welcome to the city of Alexandria. We will now talk to everyone around us and see what they have to say.
Nobles always come to Alexandria to see the annual performance.
Oh. So that's what's going on right now. But yeah, there's animal people in this world. Noble lord.
Why, you're no city child. And you aren't a noble child either.
What is that to... Hey! Noble lady, noble bird lady.
Oh, these street urchins are simply dreadful.
I was hoping she would be like,
they're simply adorable. Charles, we must get 2 of these. I will have 2 of your finest sea urchins. I saw the nobles first.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, there are a couple of things with this game that I don't like. That one of which is the design of the female guards. That's just dumb. Kids shouldn't live the city by themselves, Well, I'm sorry, madam. Exclamation mark. Heroine statue. This statue was built to commemorate General Madeline? General Madeline, who fought in the 9th Limblium War in 1389. At the tender age of 13, General Madeline fought against the Limblium army with only 9 soldiers under her command. She died in 1401, well before her time. Excuse me? What the... How did she do that? You're 13! Crazy! When I was 13, I was playing this game. Subtle segue. Wow. Remember back in the day? Oh, Seal Man. Seal Man? Fish Man. Close. Commoners like us have to watch the play from the rooftops, far away from the stage. But I've got a golden ticket. Let's advance the plot now. There will be a lot of talking to people, a lot of moving around. As you notice, and it's funny because I was... Hey! Rat kid.
Why? You, get out of my way!
Man, people in the city are just so mean. Hey, little cat. Hey, come here. Give me some information. I want to know about this world.
Well, that's it for today. Time to get ready to see the play.
So it appears that, you know, the Super Bowl or something is happening, something important, and people are going to be watching it. And we're there for some reason. Ironically, I don't remember why Vivi is here. Maybe I never got to the point where they explain it. Harold.
Honorable nobles of Treno, Castle Alexandria is this way.
oh my god. I duck people.
I'm just a duck.
Beautiful. I love this game so much. What is this? It's a tavern. Morning Star Bar. Today's half price special original cocktail, Her Majesty. Her heart symbol Majesty. Interesting. Okay, one of the things that I've always found weird though is that there's bird people and there's also pigeons. That's weird. Hello, hippopotamus kid. Hippol.
Wow, nobles are so spiffy.
They are. Oh, by the way, the city of Treno is somewhere we'll actually go later on. Goblin card. Okay. Okay, now time to talk about the freaking thing that I was talking about, the walkthroughs. There will be... Because, like, I have the walkthrough on, like, the other screen, and you may have noticed that I have not actually looked at that screen for, like, ever. Actually, I know a couple of things coming up. Like, for instance, we missed a couple of places where we have gotten items in the very first screen where we have to light the candle. But it's things like 57 gil or, like, a potion. And I'm sitting here like, let's not waste anyone's time by doing that. But yeah, if I find things at random, like I just did right now. A potion, there you go. Maggie, I gotta get back to work. Then stop talking to the customers, Maggie. Maggie, classic Maggie. A male red mage. I don't know why I'm depressed. I have a ticket to see a great show. I should be happy. Well, maybe you don't want to go see the play. Maybe you want something else that the play's not gonna give you. Ashley, you don't look like an Ashley, but I believe it.
We'll sure be busy tonight. But it'll also be the last time we'll be so busy.
That's a good way to look at it, yeah. Nobody ever talks about the point of view of, like, the store people. So, there's a couple... Oh, flan. Okay, flan is the most delicious monster in the entirety of the Final Fantasy games. 27 gil. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, and also, like, other things where, like, you know, you go into a dungeon, and it's like, oh, I can go 2 floors down through a bunch of random encounters to try to get, like... this chest. What's in the chest? An elixir. I don't know about you, but I'm the sort of player who never uses elixirs, you know, like items that heal health. And I'm like, you know, I've finished games with like 99 mega elixirs, so, you know, let's be entirely honest, maybe we don't need to stop for that chest. Mick?
Wow. How'd you get a ticket for the show?
I know people.
You better head straight to the ticket booth in the square. You have to get your ticket stamped there before you can enter the castle.
And as I mentioned before, because I was actually thinking about this earlier, because I played a little bit of Final Fantasy IV, and I played 7, a little bit of 7, and not an ounce of 8. And one of the things that I've noticed about 9 is that this is the game where it makes it a point to separate the party and give you chances to look at what other people are doing. This will actually be a game mechanic. We will talk about it later. Sir. Sir.
Good afternoon.
Oh my god, we can actually buy things. Potion, Phoenix Down, Antidote. Nah, we don't need any of this right now. It's gonna be a while before we go into the first dungeon. We have like a really nice opening sequence before we go anywhere. Oh, I love he has to be on tiptoes.
Potions, antidotes, Phoenix Downs, Doc's item shop has them all.
Wow. It's kind of funny because the last time that I tried to play this game must have been like 2 years ago. Oh, hey, it's Hip Hole.
Wahaha, I hid my 3 precious carts in a safe place.
Oh, you're the guy who's been leaving carts around. Let's finish talking to some people. that's the thing. It's like this game to me. Well, the exploration and the storytelling tickles the same itch as like games like The Walking Dead, because I'm here for the story and the world building and the characters, and it's just so much fun. Honorable Lady, the blossoms in Alexandria are quite splendid, don't you think? Yeah, what ifs? They're alright. They're just flowers. Do you like flowers too? Why are you giving them away? I would like some flowers. Are these statues? The 3 Honorable Knights of Pluto. This statue was built to commemorate the 3 knights who fought bravely in the 15th Limblom War in 1601. There's been 15 Limblom Wars. By the way, we will be heading to Limblom in due time. Synthesis. Oh my god. Okay.
Married for 30 years, worked our rear ends off, and finally we can afford a ticket to the show. I'm so happy.
Well, that's what you get for wanting first row. Oh my god, just go to the rooftops like everyone else. Your shop, you're close, right? Yeah. Synthesis is one of the features of this game, and it's the ability to fuse multiple items together to create a better item. Like fuse 2 crappy swords to make a really good sword.
Which sword to buy? I wish I had a little more money.
Everyone wishes they had a little bit more money.
I keep telling my son we'll go out of business, but he never comes home.
I'm sure you're part of a side quest that we'll probably never touch on, but we'll have to see. I don't plan to do... Okay, disclaimer right now. Side quests that I'm planning to do, I will do all of the ones that are meaningful to character progression. I love Tetramaster. Tetramaster is the card game of this game, because this game has a game within a game, because why not? Okay, we talked about with you already. This is the castle, right? What is this? Or is this the exit to the city? Only noblemen and ticket holders may pass through this gate. Okay, so we still have to get our ticket stamped. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Like, I love Tetramaster is awesome. I love Tetramaster. It's the card game inside of this game, and it's awesome. I love it. We're not gonna play a lot of it because, again, like, what do you want me to start a playthrough of like Hearthstone? I mean, really, let's be entirely honest here. Talking about mini games and side quests. Let's play some Rogue because why not? I have to talk to the girl in the middle. Okay. Can I do this? Okay. Trash. This is like back in the day when the Final Fantasy games had little mini games everywhere. I'm sorry. I mean, okay. I'll stop. Fun fact: there are prices for this, like they're like upwards of like if you can do 1,000 of them, you can get like awesome items. It's kind of ridiculous. We're not gonna do it. I've never done it because I suck. And also like I'm playing on a keyboard. What do you mean there's no vacancies? That red mage is angry.
Yes, you see, really quite sorry.
Mr. Fishman. What? I don't believe this! I have a reservation limit! That is bad. Yeah. Yikes! City people are so scary. I love Vivi. I love Vivi so much. Can I get a reservation?
Sorry, no vacancies today.
Wait a minute. Oh, excuse me? Busy. Okay.
Pardon me, sir. Out of the way, please.
Oh, okay, well. I mean, there's access here. By the way, we're supposed to go to the center of the square, where there's the booth where we should be able to... For a second, I got lost there. We should be able to get our excuse me. We should be able to get our ticket stamped. Cute. What else? But no, yeah, I'm only gonna be doing the side quests that are important for character progression and like meaningful story stuff. You know, I'm not gonna collect all of 12 of the Zodiac coins because why would you do this to me? Weird. Okay, I don't even know where these things... Excuse me? I want to get back. I've changed my mind. Okay. Alright, so... I think there's a part where the game is gonna make me play Tetramaster just as a way of making a point, I guess. But, you know, hopefully we won't have to deal with that. Now, ticket booth. Peek into the ticket booth.
Can I help you, son?
Oh, just show the ticket. Oh, actually.
What's showing today? This year's performance is the masterpiece I Want to Be Your Canary. The Tantalus Company is performing.
Tell me about Alexandria.
The kingdom of Alexandria is a fine country, ruled by Queen Bran.
Show ticket.
What's this?
What's this? There's snow everywhere. I'm sorry.
There's something odd about this ticket.
Oh no.
Why, it's another fake. I've seen so many today.
Oh, we have a fake ticket. No. Oh, poor Vivi. That sucks. Oh man. That's what you get for going to eBay.
Now, don't cry. I know how you must feel. Here, I'll give you these. Do try to cheer up now.
You just gave me Pokemon cards. Talk to Alleyway Jack
to learn more about cards. Good luck, lad.
That sucks. Well, what are we gonna do now? Alleyway? I think there was... Wait. Alleyway Jack. Wait. Hey. Oh, what? Blast it. Ladders, man. Down to the sign maker. Man, imagine like back in that era where like sign maker was a job. What'd you want to be when you grew up, Dante? I want to be a sign maker. Hey, you made me miss, you little klutz. Excuse me? I made you miss? Me from across the street? Oh, I'm so stealing your ladder. For blood-related reasons.
Well, it's been a long day. Fixing the sign, blaming it on
walkers by. Hilarious. Hey, it's a little rat kid. He's literally named Rat Kid.
Hey, you shrimp! You're the one with the phony ticket, ain't you?
Well, news travels really fast.
I saw the guy tell you was a fake.
No. Are you Alleyway Jack? Oh yes. Are you Alleyway Jack?
Do I look like that loser?
Uh-oh.
But I'll let you in to see the show if you become my slave.
Excuse me? I don't want to. I'd rather not.
Okay, later.
Yeah, I'd rather not do that. Okay. Coming soon, mini theater under construction. I think there comes a point where we come back to the city of Alexandria. You come back to a lot of places in this game. I have the faint feeling that I should have said yes to... Oh crap, we can actually sprint. Why haven't I been sprinting this whole time? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I forget, we have an options menu. We don't even have a name yet. Let me actually just do something real quick. Battle camera, I don't care. Battle control, normal. Yes, we are always gonna be running. Always running. We're not speedrunning this game, but, Ilya. Oh, hello again. However, Matt. You may be asking yourselves, but Max, but what if you run? Isn't running, like, bad? Like, you know, what if you get in trouble or something, or, you know, or you fail a stealth section? There's one time in this game where you need to walk instead of run, and that's for getting one of the Zodiac coins, which we're not gonna worry about.
Retire boatman. The new tank, the new,
is that an F or a T?
The newfangled, wait,
it is an F, excuse me.
The newfangled mist-powered ships float through the air, but true ships are supposed to float on water, right, Sonny?
That's right, the OTP. Old peeps be like, man, back in my day, ships were on water. My mittens ran away. Tell me you see him, okay? Yeah, sure, I'll tell you, sure. Walk away, never tell the kid anything ever again. That was hot.
Hey, kid, don't even think about trying to sneak into the castle by boat. I tried that last year, but them gods, they caught me in lickety-slip.
Wahaha. Why would you laugh? I like him laughing like that. It's kind of like, yeah, I got caught. Lol. I do hope that I mean, because I don't like the idea of becoming someone's slave. That's not necessarily something that I'm looking forward to. You find the rope. I'm gonna pull the rope. Because I've said the other option before, and he basically leads you around, which is kind of nice. But it's an Ironite card, and a Goblin card, and a Fang card. Hey, that's the treasure of freaking Paul. That's nice. Now what are we supposed to do? Am I supposed to go back and meet him? Oh wait, Alleyway Jack. Oh, Alleyway Jack was before actually. Yeah, we'll go see Alleyway Jack. I'm so happy we're running now, to be entirely honest. I'm totally stealing that ladder. Okay, yeah. Running feels way better here. Let's just run everywhere. You're Alleyway Jack, aren't you? No, you're Mick. Oh, I like that the text actually updates.
What kind of a jerk would sell a fake ticket to a little kid?
I'm just short. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh my god. Like, first episode, I've already soft-locked myself. I'm gonna walk back in here. Hopefully. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what do you say?
Alright, I'll become your friend.
Now for your first assignment. You go stand over here. You go stand over there and see if anyone's coming.
Oh yeah, he's gonna steal the ladder, that's right.
All clear. Awesome. Engage according to mission parameters.
Shut up, nerd. He can hardly carry that. Attention to detail. Ah! Wow, that's actually really loud. And that's actually my timer, but you know what? I think I'm gonna make the episodes just a little bit more, just so we get something, just a little extra, you know? Okay, now we're gonna climb the tower. Oh, it's very dangerous. You go first. Yeah, I'm gonna put just 5. Okay. Alright, this is way better. Okay, then I'll just probably call it I'll just end it here then.
Sorry about that. Kupo! That's Kupo. He's a Muggle.
Or Moogle. Moogle, I guess.
Kupo! And this is slave number 1.
Excuse me?
Try to get along, okay? Kupo! Pleased to meet you.
I love Moogles.
Hi, sorry. I enter you in Moogle Diary. If you want to save the game onto memory card.
Okay, this is just a tutorial for saving. Moogles are actually a creature from the Final Fantasy games. They appear in all of the games. And they usually help you save the game. And you can regain health if you have a tent.
Kupo!
I totally understand.
Glad I can help. Kupo! Alright, time for some upward mobility.
Rat Kid, you're such a nerd. So actually, I think that instead of that, because I was hoping that I would get to the save point, and I just did. So it seems like perfect timing to call the quits here. Okay, come on. I don't like you calling me that, Rat Kid. Oh yeah, it's a stilt skin. A stilt skin. Stilt skin.
Kupo, you here? Kupo, stilt skin. Why that get up? You leaving, Kupo? Yeah, and this time I might be away for a long time.
We'll meet him.
I'll miss you, Kupo. Now, don't you worry. I'll write.
This is also a mechanic in the game.
Okay, Kuppo. Well, I'm off. Take care. Oh, and say hi to Mush in the castle for me.
Some Muggles have different life goals. Pointy hat boy.
Was that a friend of yours? Yes, Kuppo. A very special one, Kuppo. Hey, I thought I ordered you up here.
You're so bossy. That's Stiltskin. He's going around the world making maps, or just making covers of the song maps.
Time to make record already, Kupo?
Yes. Oh, the Mocknet.
Kupo, I'll tell you about the Mocknet.
The Mocknet is a mail delivery service. I was saying that without actually reading the screen. The whole point of this is that we get basically a little bit extra story by trading the letters from Moogle to Moogle, or Moogle, yeah, or Muggle to Muggle. I'm gonna interchange that. I'm sorry. The delivery has been very sporadic recently. I want you to help us deliver mail. Sure. We'll basically like, and it's kind of funny because it always works like this. Like the current save point Moogle will give us the letter for the next save point Moogle. So we're basically gonna get a little bit extra story from one to one, and also follow the storylines from these particular Kupos. By the way, in the Spanish version of the game, they were called Kupos, not Moogles. That's why I may call them Moogle or Kupo or Muggles. So you know what I'm talking about. I want to deliver a letter to Monty. Okay. Thanks, Kupo. Yeah, you have a letter from Kupo to Monty. And we're gonna save the game, and we'll call it quits right here. It's actually the timer's about to go off anyway. Let's save the game.
Let's save. Kupo.
On the first slot. Yeah, so yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this, this first glance at the world of Final Fantasy IX. It's a, Final Fantasy IX. It's a really interesting game, and I hope that you enjoy this playthrough, because I am definitely enjoying reliving this again and sharing it with you. This is like again, like, I'm taking a couple of days off because of Camping on Remo, and I'm gonna be writing like 2 books in 1 month, and I needed a break, and I needed a legit break, and I'm awful about taking breaks, because I'm just like a recovering workaholic. I'm just really bad at that, and I thought if I force myself to play a game that I love and I've been meaning to finish forever, it will be a little bit easier. So I thought, you know what, let's sit down and let's play. And with all of that said, though, I hope that you've enjoyed. If you would like to see more of this content, subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, like and share it with your friends. With all that being said, though, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah!